Okay, ladies and gentlemen, due to popular demand, usually I don't do this. I work for Channel 7, but I'm stepping in for Mr. Amazing, or is it Mr. Wonderful, Gil Matos, who couldn't make it tonight. I have finally done what no one in this market has been able to do, gotten arch rivals together. People think there's a rivalry between the Red Sox and the Yankees. This is greater, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have, on my right, is Joel, Mr. Joel. You've been called a chauvinistic pig. You've been called every name in the book because of your column in the newspaper. And I want to get to you in a second. Okay. And then we have Miss Feminist over here. She's one of your hosts, one of your lovely hosts and producers and all that from this great show, who, by the way I'm in the middle is because he writes for our paper and then she sends me nasty letters about his column. So I want to start with you. This last letter that you sent me was scathing.
It was not scathing.
Oh, I felt like hiding under the table. You made me feel so bad.
You're so sensitive.
Yes, I'm a sensitive guy, girls. But anyways, tell him what you want, face to face. I want you to tell him what you think of his column.
Okay, I think that the column that you write for the paper is...
El Mundo.
El Mundo is chauvinistic. It's misogynistic, it's demeaning to women, and the particular article in question was the one that you wrote for El Día de las Mujeres, which is the National Day of Women. You picked the most inappropriate time to demean women.
How do you respond?
Well, if anything, I was celebrating women. I was basically taking the time to thank you for being here for us. I was basically describing where every man feels. I was just describing each woman by the nationality. How we see you in a positive light. I don't understand what was so negative about it. I'm confused.
What was so negative?
That must be a serious case of dyslexia that he has, that he thinks that what he wrote was positive or celebrating women.
Well, let's not make the assumption that the viewers know exactly what he said.
Right.
So you
should explain what he said.
You as a Dominican, what he said about Dominican women?
He said, let me think what he said.
He said there's two kinds of Dominican women.
Dominican women, the
Americanized version who've been here,
right,
and then the ones that keep the old traditions and the cultures back home.
Not exactly how it was phrased, but I don't remember exactly what he said. But he
basically said, stay away from the Americanized.
He said, stay away from the American type woman because she has no ethics or morals or culture or tradition.
That's not true. Hold on. I'm going to stop you right there.
That's why I said he needs to explain what he said.
I'm going to stop you right there now. You don't even remember what he says. That's the problem.
It's not worth remembering.
Okay, basically I'm saying when you get here from Dominican Republic, we love you the way you are. You don't need to change. Don't try to associate with these people that have been here way too long.
You're talking about the Americanized women, which is what I am. I didn't get here from the Dominican Republic. I was born here.
I just want to say.
And you said, and the most important thing for you Dominicans just recently arrived, don't hang out with none of my ex-Puerto Rican girls.
Don't hang around.
So then you got all the Puerto Ricans involved.
No, because I meet a couple beautiful Dominican women that just get here. They cook, they clean, they work hard for them, man. All of a sudden they start associating with a couple of my ex-girlfriends and some Puerto Rican females that have been here a little too long. They started getting too Americanized. All of a sudden they don't want to cook for you no more. They don't want to iron for you no more. I mean, what's that about?
What's wrong with you cooking for yourself and you ironing for yourself?
See.
Are you incapable of doing that?
But when you got here, you used to do it for me. Now I got to do it for myself. I don't understand.
And I'll correct you. I didn't get here. I was here.
I was talking about you specifically. I was just talking about the
I'm talking about
women that just got here.
So what you're saying is that the ones that are here are not beautiful.
No, they're still beautiful, but they start changing.
Okay, you also threw in Colombians in the mix. And what you said about Colombian women was, if I remember, they're beautiful inside and out.
I don't remember.
But they're very expensive because...
They could be kind of expensive.
Because basically you said
they could be kind of expensive.
They all have breast implants.
No. Oh, this is what happened.
That's what you said.
From experience. I love Colombian women.
I know you.
They're very beautiful. They could be a little expensive, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you meet them a certain way. For example, this beautiful Colombian woman I met, she hooked up with one of her friends. She was real beautiful, real decent. There's only one problem. She wanted to get a breast implant. My poor friend ended up paying $4,000 for that breast implant. 2 months later, they break up and some other guys enjoying them. I just don't think that's right. Am I wrong?
He shouldn't have paid for it. She should have let her pay for her own breast implants. If I wanted implants, I'd pay for them myself. I wouldn't expect some man to cough up the money to pay for them, but I don't want them.
All right, and then there was another one, and this week he follows up and says, according to Cosmo magazine, women cheat more than men, according
no,
to
no,
what
no,
he
no,
wrote
no.
in El Mundo this week.
This is a fact. I want to see you deny this. Because she's going to lie. This is going to prove my fact. What I wrote in the article, statistically, and it's a proven fact, there was a poll done, all right? They polled 1,000 men, 1,000 women. They asked, have you ever cheated, and do you currently cheat? And it turns out that 57% of the women cheated, while only 53% of the men cheated on their spouse. So what does that tell you? Women cheat more. And I'm just saying what I've thought all along. So I want you to deny that fact right now. Go ahead. I'm here on national television. Go ahead.
I'm not going to deny anything. First of all, I don't consider Cosmopolitan the place to go to get your statistics about women in the United States.
He called it the opponent's handbook.
Oh.
That's what he called it.
Hey, that's a woman's magazine, all right? They interview everyday women. They ask them the truth, and they said the truth. They cheat more.
In my
They're liars, so there's a conception that men cheat more, which is not true. What happens is women get away with it more because they're better liars. Is that true?
Regardless of the fact, cheating is wrong, and neither men or women should do it. But if you're getting...
Who cheats more, men or women?
I've never done a poll of...
Who do you think?
I think men and women cheat... Men and women cheat equally. The problem
Who gets the bad rap,
is
though?
that the men get the bad rap.
That's a politically correct answer. That's
because
you know women cheat more.
Because
you have female friends, you talk to them, they tell you the truth. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The reason that men fall under that perception that they cheat more is because they get caught more because women are more intelligent.
So, but the truth is that women do cheat more because they're better liars.
According to Cosmo, they do.
But they're better liars. I'll give them credit. Yeah.
We gotta kind of wrap this up. But there is one other thing that he was supposedly guilty of. Now you said that you had basically said that all this talk about beauty being the inner beauty and all that is a whole bunch of crap. That, let's be honest, it's all about the outward beauty, and you only look at women for the outside.
No.
From the outside.
Well, I start on the outside, I work my way in, because in reality, we all, you, and all my fans out there.
These are my fans.
It all comes down to, we start with the outside, outer beauty. If that person attracts me, I'm going to talk to them. If they don't attract me, I'm going to talk to them. Deny that fact right now.
No, I'm gonna agree with that. That's true. First impressions count for a lot, and people don't talk to you. They see you first.
So basically, you guys agree.
You guys
agree. Love.
We agree to disagree.
Group hug.
Group hug.